Other thing that inspires me is my mother. My mother deserves the world and some, and I'm gonna be the one to give her that. All right, girl, we gotta go to the next question because I'm not finna cry on camera. I'm not one of them. On November 7th, 2024, my mother passed away in her sleep. There is no way possible I could have talked about this and did my makeup at the same time, so we'll just discuss it over voiceover. Basically, that really just sums up where I've been. Honestly, it's been a little over 2 months since I posted. I did tell y'all on YouTube a couple days after it happened, after I had, calmed down and stuff. It's under the community tab. I'm not sure if that shows up on televisions if you watch me on TV or what, but I know on the phone you can see it. So I know a couple of y'all know, but not all. I just want to say thank you for y'all prayers and the condolences and all of those things. It's been rough. I talked about my mother in a lot of my videos. If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have a channel right now. She's the one who pushed me to make a YouTube. She was like, Kayla girl, you need to get on YouTube so you can make us some money. My mother had an unknown illness that caused her to be disabled. I've been a caregiver for a couple years now, me and my father. It really was hard on all three of us because my mother was the boss around here, baby. Watching someone you love go through something like that, and also for her herself, there was nothing I wouldn't do to even lighten my mother's load. Watching an independent woman have to be dependent was hard. And I just know it was even harder for her. The type of woman my mother was, she would not want me dedicating an entire video to her. She did not like the attention at all. She didn't even like taking pictures. So when I tell you I don't have any pictures with my mother, all of them are when I was a baby or videos from when I snuck them of her. Let her tell it, baby. She was wanted by the FBI. I have not went a day without my mother in my entire life. She was always there, whether I wanted her to be or not, baby. She was gonna be there on some crutches in a wheelchair. It didn't matter. You can only imagine, I've been through pretty much all the stages of grief at this point. The rebellion against God, the feeling of not wanting to be here without my mother anymore. Trigger warning, sorry. And that's not to say that I still don't feel those things, but it just comes and goes. Like, I have my days for sure, but they're definitely getting a bit brighter as time passes on. My mother was my best friend. Like, I needed her just as much as she needed me. She had been through so much hell in her life that God decided it was time to give her heaven. And that gives me a little bit of peace. Selfishly, I wanted her to stay here, but my mother was tired. She was tired. If I had to think of 2 words to describe my mother, it would be fierce and resilient. Baby, mama ain't play no games, and I am her 2.0. She prepared me for a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things, but her transition was not one of them. Everybody says everybody is strong, yada, yada, yada. But when I tell you my mama was strong, baby, she was strong. She gave strong a whole new meaning. And I know that is what she'd want me to do. Just keep pushing on, keep being strong. She want me to live my life, follow my dreams. So that's what I will continue to do. And by the way, these new concealers I'm trying right here by Fine Beauty, Fine Cosmetics, one of them, child, they are good, okay? But anyways, back to the subject at hand. How am I doing? I am doing the best I can. That's it. Nothing less, nothing more. In 2025, I'll probably need to see a therapist. Honestly. And this really just goes to show that you never know what people are going through behind these cameras. Like, take it easy on people in the comments, because life really be lifing. My entire world had revolved around my mother. I woke up straight to my mother. Before I went to bed, my mother. Like, I ate, she ate. So when she transitioned, my world basically felt like it stopped. So if you've ever grieved somebody super close to you, and you feel like the world stops, you want the world to stop, but everybody else just keeps moving. I really hope I'm making sense right now. I probably ain't, but if you get it, you get it. By the way, I was hungry as I don't know what making this video, tearing that banana up. Oh my gosh. Like, over these past 2 months, I've barely been able to pick up a makeup brush. Like, I probably did my makeup 3 times in the last 2 months. Because either, what's the point of putting it on if you just gonna cry it off? You know what I'm saying? So I'm finally getting to a point where I can be okay. I also noticed that I am one of those people that, I'm fine in public, but once I'm by myself, baby, it's a whole different ball game. Those of you who do not know, I have a very severe form of lupus, and anytime I get upset or start panicking or cry super hard, I can just hear my mother say, "Kayla, don't make yourself sick." I keep saying Kayla, but baby, when I tell you she had a nickname for me every single time, it was always Kaylee, Anime, May, always something. Anything but my name, really. And one thing I noticed that has helped me, get through this process is having something to look forward to. Like, my birthday is in February, so I'm planning a trip, so that gives me something to do, keeping myself busy, those types of things, because the minute I slow down, baby, the waves come crashing in. And I do still live in my childhood home that we all shared together. So this house really doesn't even feel like home anymore without my mother in it. So it's really been like I'm a stranger in my own home. The quietness of this house literally eats me up. Like, I cannot stand the quiet. And I don't need no therapist in this comment section. Like, I ain't trying to hear it, honestly. I'm just venting. That's all. This is makeup therapy, girl. But literally therapy. But I don't need no feedback, honestly. I just didn't want to come back and y'all see like this dim light in my eyes without explaining what the heck is going on behind camera, because this is not something that I can hide. Your girl is really going through it behind these cameras, and I feel like the new year is really just giving me like a whole brand new start. I started working out, girl. Check me out. I'm trying to be fine by my birthday, fine by summertime for real. But my birthday in February, I only got 2 months to crack in, lock in, you know what I'm saying? When I get this body right, y'all really ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing, okay? So yeah, I just been keeping myself busy, hanging out with my friends, my family, my mama's family, really. And honestly, during this whole process, my mom's family have really saved my life, whether they know it or not. If they see this, you saved my life, because I was definitely borderline crash out. And I am definitely the type of person that looks at every situation looking for, like, what did I learn from this? And the advice I can give y'all is never take a moment, a person, anything for granted. Even though I didn't, there were so many conversations I wanted to have, so many questions, just a lot of things. So many. Girl, take pictures, make memories, please. A picture can go a long ways. Like, my mother was my security blanket, my protector. Just by looking in her eyes, I knew that everything was gonna be okay. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now, because I think I said all I needed to say. And also, I'm starting to not feel well, which my mother would not want. So yeah, so when you see me going 10 times harder than when I already was, just know it's all for my sweet mother. This comeback is about to hit different.
like I'm done and don't know where to run. People always trying to take a bite out of my mind. If you need a fight, maybe we could start.